Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tutorials. In this video, we're going to show you a great way to take your command line shell to the next level using fish shell. Now, I've shown you Z shell and oh my ZSH in the past. Now, fish shell is very similar, but actually has a bunch of really awesome features that really help me in my day-to-day. So let's check out fish shell right now. So in another video we showed you ZSH and oh my ZSH. Now fish shell and oh my fish is just another type of shell, and oh my fish is sort of a framework for fish shell the same way that oh my ZSH is for Z shell. Now let's go ahead and install fish shell really quickly. You can see that there's a lot of really nice ways to install it. In fact, on OS X there's really just this installer here, so that's super nice. We can install it just via this package here, and it gives you this line that says copy and paste this essentially into your terminal and run this for this to be your default shell. So if you're looking to make fish your default shell, you can go ahead and do that. Now I've been using fish as my default shell for a little bit now in all of my professional work, and I'm really super liking it. So let's head to iTerm. So in iTerm, I'm just gonna paste this in here. This is essentially just going to turn the fish executable into our main shell. So it's asked me to change my password, and now upon opening up a new terminal window, you'll see it's quite a bit different. So what we were using before was oh my ZSH and Z shell here, and in this tab you can see that it's all of a sudden using fish. So there's some really nice things about fish, but before we get going and showing you some of those things, let's go ahead and install oh my fish, because it's really just nice to have. Now oh my fish allows for some great themes and packages the same way that oh my ZSH does. So let's go ahead and install it just simply with this curl command. Now as you can see, we've successfully installed oh my fish in 2 steps. Now if you type omf help, you can see it gives you a little bit of help commands. It tells you just how to change themes and how to install packages and things of that nature. Now I found the best way to sort of browse these is via this oh my fish GitHub repository, where you can grab a whole bunch of different plugins and themes, and in this way you can actually see what the themes look like. Now the themes can be pretty complex and have a whole bunch of different color and icons and stuff like that. And there's some I found that I really like. Now if we come back to why you want to use fish shell, now there's a lot of really great things like the scripting language, web-based configuration, even just the color, how easy it is to install, but really my personal favorite thing is the auto suggestions. It seems sort of ridiculous, but that to me is a killer feature. So let's say I'm in my personal directory here and I want to go to my sites folder. I can type in cd sites, and as you can see it gives me this auto completion that's very visual, it's light grayed out, and I can simply just hit the over to the right key, and that's going to finish this auto completion. Then I can just simply type something like L for level up, hit over, and as you can see it's not like a command that I've even typed before. This isn't a history thing, this is just straight auto completion, and it really makes your life a little bit better if you're working in command line a lot. So I mean, that's, like I said, that's a very small feature, but one I just happen to find to be extremely useful. Now they also have this web-based configuration, so I can come in and simply say fish_config, and what that does is it actually opens up a window in your browser that allows you to customize some things on here. Now because we're using oh my fish, I'm not quite sure if this theme changing is actually going to do anything, but as you can see it just does give you a nice little visual interface for using your fish. It even has a visual history of things that you've typed, right? Including key bindings, or you can change those, abbreviations and stuff like that. So this is a nice visual editor that you really just don't get out of the box with anything else. So we now have fish and oh my fish installed. It's now our default command line shell, and we're ready to start getting into customizing a little bit with themes and packages. So as always, this is Scott with Level Up Tutorials. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment on the video, hit us up at Twitter or Facebook at Level Up Tutorials. We love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.